Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Live Time with Alec, Loan Officer Edition. Today, we're going to talk about environment, the environment we're all facing, how we get business, how it's all changing, all the things. Let's rock and roll. Okay, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out with me today. We're going to be talking about how we get business. And I want to frame this up. First of all, if you're popping in right now, say hi. If you're watching this in the future, hashtag bypassed. Just type it in. It makes me happy that somebody's spending 5 seconds to hang out with me today. So here is some perspective I want to lay on you today and what this topic really means. The game didn't change, just the environment. Let's go back in time. Let's go back in time to early 2000s or whenever you started in this business pre-COVID. Let's just remember what life was like. Very likely, you were taught and trained to get business through relationships. Fair comment. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Oh, what's up, everybody popping in? What's up, John? Hi, Erica. Hi, Jesse. We were taught to get business through relationships, of course. And how did we get those relationships? Well, we went out and met referral partners. We all know this. It's like ingrained in our DNA, right? This is how we got business. So where were we? We were in the streets. We were in our communities. We were out at open houses and broker previews and networking events and realtor functions and all the things, right? We sponsored things, and that's how we played the game. And a lot of us who were successful in that game learned over time how you double down on it, because once you had realtors over here that you were good friends with, you could leverage that to other ones. You would be on transactions. You had listing agents or other agents, and you just kept compounding and expanding your business. So the game effectively was relationship building. I know, mind-blowing. I know, everyone just got their head blown off because I told you something you've known for the whole time, which is the game has been relationship building. Well, COVID escalated the change that was happening around us, but the actual change, even pre-COVID, was we were becoming an internet-first society. And as an internet-first society, what that simply meant was that we as consumers were going on our phones or on the internet to gather information, education, and resources. Yes. So the old, hey, let me call my friends or my mom or my dad and get a referral or get something. We don't need that anymore. We're going on to the cloud. The space and the environment changed. Now, fast forward into COVID, which just exacerbated the whole thing because we were stuck. Hi, Jennifer. We were stuck here in digital land, weren't we? Even though we wanted to get out there, we couldn't. And so we were forced to evolve and adapt, but it was already happening. My whole point is it was already happening. The number one lender in the country is an internet-based lender with no local professionals because the consumers were already going into that space. So as the world shifted and COVID threw us into our houses, we realized the truth that the environment now has changed. Now, as COVID is ending, something like that, we're going back into the world, right? So there's going to be open houses and broker previews and networking events. So there's still that environment. There's still that place to continue to drive business. But I hope to give you perspective right now that there's another brand new radical space that many of us are not playing in effectively. And the reason we're not playing in that space effectively, I'm talking about social media, digital, online, all that stuff. The reason we're not playing in that space well is because we have forgotten about what made us successful in the first part. See, let's go back. What made you successful with realtors? What made you successful in the business? Relationships. And yet, when we pivot into social media as an example, what do we see? People putting the spotlight on themselves over and over and over and over again. Look at my Yelp review. Look at my 5-star rating. Look at what this customer said about me. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Even though we know that those things are not what build relationships, we don't know any better. So when I say things like the game didn't change, just the environment, what I'm meaning is your ability to drive business through the digital space is literally going to be built on the same things that built your success outside of the digital space. Your ability to generate relationships with humans, to become a trusted resource with other humans online. So how do you do that? Let's just land the whole ship. How do you do it? This is when I bring out like how to win friends and influence people and just start hitting you in the face with it. How do you do it? You be interested in other people. You ask questions. You celebrate their successes. You see them and recognize them in the things that they're doing. You don't just like posts and all that crap. You engage authentically as a human being. You comment. You be in the middle with the people. Why? Because then when you do share about your mission or what makes you excited, which I think you should do, we've talked about content strategy 1,000 times. When you share some stuff, the reciprocation comes. The relationship's there. It's being built over time through consistency. So play that game. So this should layer in the foundation of your entire strategy for digital. Like, for example, make sure you're connected to all these people, right? On Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, make sure you're connected to all these people. Your past customers, your realtors, everybody that you want to do business with. Make sure you're connected to all those people. And then validate them constantly. This is prospecting and marketing 101. Engage, be in relationship with those people. Shocker, this is gonna blow up your business. This is gonna blow up your influence and you gotta go back and reframe. The game didn't change, this is the place that it's played. And it is being played now, if you're paying attention. It is being played now digitally, way before it's being played in the field down the street from you. You'd be insane to think that your customer isn't starting the home buying and mortgage process digitally way before they come down and actually talk to humans and realtors and you maybe and get referred to you. They're playing it way up here so much earlier. So if you're not up there with them, engaging, commenting, being part of the life, being part of the game, being part of the ecosystem, then what do you expect is going to happen when they finally come down the stream and bump into a realtor and bump into you? You're marginalized. What's your rate? I don't care. I got loans going over here, I got questions going here. I ask this question every time to new hire orientation at Loan Depot. Every time. I say, how many of your customers come to you from your referral partners? As a percentage, how many customers coming to you that already have a pre-qual, a rate quote, or something going on with another lender? What's your percentage? Consistently, I hear 80, I hear 90, I hear 70, and I hear some people that are like none, like 30%. I'm like, you're not even in the game then. You're losing it. You're not even getting referred those deals. The agent's just saying, oh, you already got your deal. Okay, fine. But top producers, people that are doing lots of velocity, they're seeing the percentage go up. This is self-evident all around us. We have to play where the people are. And we have to play the same game we've played all of our lives as salespeople. Add value, build relationships, share insights, be excited about others and not ourselves, which is the exact opposite of what social media is doing to the world. Social media is this life, boom, selfie life. It is, it's selfie life. Oh, look at my food, look how perfect everything is. Look at this, look at this. Look at me, look at me. Your play on social is to just turn down the opposite. Now, I want to address the other side of the coin on that. I have coins. I love coins. I need to touch stuff. I have I'm spastic. So I'm telling you to go out and build relationships, be interested in other people, comment on their stuff, be out in the game. So that's foundationally true. Now, but at the same time, you're like, well, Alec, you told me to do videos and I have to make content. So yes, but here's the way to do it, okay? Solve problems with your content. Be funny and educational with your content. Don't make it about you, make it about other people, and now you're playing the big game. If you spend a lot of your time on social, engaging, authentically seeing other people, commenting, sending direct messages, saying, wishing people happy birthday with videos through Facebook DM the day before their birthday, and then you decide that you're gonna put out a campaign or a video series on XYZ and you're gonna solve problems, that's how you play the game. Solve problems with your content and be actively engaged and loving and in relationship with other human beings. That's it. This is a simple message. The game didn't change. If you want to win, that's the way you win. Be more interested in other people than you are in talking about yourself. solve problems with your content, and spend time with other human beings, validating and seeing them, encouraging them, loving on them, all those things. It's the same thing we did when we built relationships with realtors. Did you walk into a realtor meeting and just start talking about yourself? If you did, it probably didn't go very well. How were we trained to go talk to realtors when we had meetings with them? Shut up and ask questions. Don't talk about yourself. Ask questions, shut up. Then on social media, we do the exact opposite, don't we? Which is why constantly when I coach some people and we talk about social media, they're like, oh, I just get sick of those people who are just, they're just posting all the time. Yeah, because you're not sick of what they're posting. You're sick of the content in what they're posting. If they're posting relevantly amazing things that were funny and added value to your life, bring it on. But if I see one more of you put that social survey link about your 5-star service, I'm telling you, the game didn't change, my friends. The place we played it changed. Actually, the place where it is being played has changed. So whether you agree with that or not, it's being played up here in the digital space all day long. Relationships are happening, influence is happening, connections are happening. And if you're not playing with it with your customers, your partners, your business colleagues, then somebody else is. That's losing deals, because that's losing relationships. Sorry for the tough love today. Love you all. See you on the internet. Have a wonderful day.